big news for Ripple and the XRP network. Ripple just got its conditional approval to become a chartered bank from the OCC, or the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. Well, this is a really big deal, but you might be asking yourself, well, why didn't the price of XRP all of a sudden moon on that kind of news, right? Well, that's because the approval was only conditional so far, which is definitely well on its way to full approval, but now Ripple has to go and meet some requirements such as picking a board, etc., to actually fulfill all that is necessary to become a bank. Now, of course, I'm sure they're going to go do this, right? So it's not a question of if, but when. And when it does happen and they do finally get that full approval, I imagine that this should be, whether the price of XRP goes immediately or not, this would be a very, very big move in the right direction for XRP and crypto in general. Because you have to remember, crypto is still being viewed as a high-risk asset at this point in time. But we want to bring that into a lower risk framework. And the only way to do that is through institutional adoption and things like this, where we have government backing. OCC is saying, yep, we are going to give you a banking license to a company that is solely custodied around crypto. Not to mention the kind of benefits that this is going to have for things like RLUSD and all of the asset tokenization that they want to do over the course of the next few years. This could be a prominent factor in actually setting the framework to allow them to do that. So even though XRP hasn't mooned, which I've talked about plenty of times, news does not always mean that things go up or down or go the way we think they're going to go. But this is still a big deal. This is setting the framework for what we can expect to be institutional adoption in the future. So keep your eyes open and let's all just wait and see exactly what happens as this plays out.